Going live. Hello, I'm Cam Parker, and I am a certified personal trainer with over 3 decades of experience. Who knew you could become a trainer at 1 year old? Okay, that's obviously not true. I did get my start doing isometrics in my bedroom at age 15, but of course I was one of those kids that climbed trees and jumped around and never wanted to be inside. I always wanted to be outside. And so I love physical fitness, and I am actually a certified master physical fitness specialist, also known as a personal trainer. So I'm really glad you're joining me for a Wednesday morning workout. I'm looking at my lighting. It's interesting, once I go live, the lighting kind of shifts a bit. So here I am, and I'm glad you're ready to work out. We're just going to march in place right now, waiting for people to jump on. And you can hear the espresso machine over there going on. I love that. The smell of the house. It's very happy. Like a coffee shop where everybody's gathered in the before times. Remember those? All right, here we go. This is the USA, obviously. We're having a good time because we are creative and we're going to get through this. These are CoVideos. This is CoVideo55. 55. As we're warming up and we're waiting, let's do 5 jumping jacks. What do you think? Or step jacks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is a leg day. Let's do 5 happy jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That helps wake me up because I know I look like I'm awake, but I'm barely awake. Okay, and of course, if you're watching this as a recording, thank you so much. I hope you went to number 1 and you've gone all the way to 55. That's 2 to 3 workouts per week. That's the way to use the CoVideos. They are for beginners and seniors and anybody that wants to have fun, like Tamara, working out. That's right. Please put your name in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you just found me or if you've been working out for a while. And also, I take requests. But remember, I'm doing upper body, lower body, and then a Friday functional fitness. And of course, I throw core in and things like that. So today is definitely a pure leg warm-up. And that's just, so we don't have to do the shoulder, but I'm like, want to do the shoulder warm-up because we always do, and it's very good for my shoulder. So we have our 2 cans of beans. So all these CoVideos are based on 2 cans of beans. Or tomato sauce. Okay, anything that fits safely in your hand, that no glass, okay? And let's warm up. Okay, so it is a leg day. I've said that a few times because I'm all excited about legs. Legs are so important. Legs are what keep you independent. And as we age, they said the number 1 fear is loss of independence. So it is time to make sure your body's strength is a priority in your lifestyle, your wellness lifestyle, right? So we're just pumping up these arms, right? Pump it up, baby. And then behind the head. Yes, no, I did not drink any mocha tonics, though that's on my shirt. I do really like it, but it's kind of fun and really, really hyper for me, you know, because I don't really need any caffeine, but I do like it. All right. And mocha tonics is very tasty. All right, it's a healthier version of those monster drinks and things like that. Okay, so look how we're doing this twist. Do you see how I twist at the top? That's very important. So though we're not doing, I think we're doing a tiny bit of upper body movement. And of course, if you add weights and stuff, you're going to be using your upper body to assist your lower body in getting stronger. Hey, Barbara, what's up? That's why we're warming up the shoulders, okay? Because it is a lower body Wednesday. And now we're pouring it out. So you see this, where we just turn like that and raise the elbow. Okay? I had this for a moment there. I thought, is that coffee coming my way? No, it's not. It's okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Make sure you drink plenty of water. You have water available. And hopefully before you join me live, you've been moving around for about 5 minutes, getting your blood flow going. And if you're like, I don't feel like doing that, believe it or not, hot showers before working out are a good idea if you have a very cranky body. All right, so now I've been pouring out like this, raising that elbow. Now we're going to pour out all the obstacles to staying committed to 2 to 3 strength training workouts a week. And if you're not already doing it, at least 20 minutes a day of continuous movement, which could be walking, could be dancing, could be biking, could be hiking, at least 4 days a week. 5 days would be a lot better, and 30 minutes would be a lot better, but 20 minutes is kind of like your seatbelt. 20 minutes, 4 days a week, because, keep pouring it out, we're going to put out all the obstacles to doing our cardio, because 20 minutes, 4 days a week reduces your chance of stroke by 60%. That's huge. That's not a little improvement. That's a humongous improvement. So we're going to pour out all the obstacles to doing our daily, weekly cardio, as well as our strength training. And we're going to celebrate the fact that a stroke won't be the way we go, or the way we get hurt, right? No, strokes are no fun. 0 on the fun meter. No. Pour out all the obstacles. We're feeling our best all the time. Happier, healthier. Wham, wham. Pour it out and celebrate. One more. Pour out the obstacles and celebrate your success. Big arm sweep. Now, some people do have shoulder issues where they can't do that big arm sweep, but you can still celebrate by pouring it out and just doing a little arm sweep. All right, thank you for joining me this morning. I'm so excited. We have a card game. I was in the mood for a card game leg day, and so what that means is we're going to do some leg warm-ups. Let's kick our butt right now. And then I'm going to use the card layout as a dynamic warm-up, meaning we'll do a few of each of the exercises we may do. It depends on the cards. You know, the messages of fitness from the universe. Yes, this is the message coming down from the universe to my body about you shall do jumping jacks or whatever it is. Okay. Okay, so we're kicking our butt just a little bit there. And now let's do a leg swing. Leg swing is you do step back. This is very important for what we're going to be doing today. When I put a foot back, a lot of people still just move their whole body back and straighten their front leg when that front knee should be bending forward, okay? So I step back, bend forward. So look how versus, and some people lean forward, so I step back and I'm going to swing. Step back and swing. Now feet, I got cute little shoes on. My new shoes, bam. Can you see those? Oh, okay, all right. They're very comfortable. They're Chacos. I think they're really kind of like water shoes. But I needed something new because I have red mud on my property and my other shoes were turning red, except for my sparkle shoes. They're coming out Friday. So we're swinging our leg, swinging our leg, swinging our leg. Now remember, if you don't feel stable, a chair, touching a chair really helps with that. So I do want to keep this accessible and fun for beginners and seniors. So when I cue you how to make it more successful, it's totally great that you just do that. Because over time, as I'm sure some of you that have been with me for all these workouts have noticed changes in your body. If you've noticed them, please comment. Boom. Okay. So let's do a happy jack. I love happy jacks. Here we go. 1, 2, let's go to 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, 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 good. All right, now I'm going to do a scissor jack. So scissor jack, it could be also a step back jack. So if I have my arms pulled back, and the key to a good scissor jack is this movement with the arms, pulling them back, and then a step back is you just step back, you step back, or you're going to jump. Let's do 10, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or step it back, okay. All right, so we're going to go into the actual movements we're going to do today for the card workout. If we get a heart, it's going to be a squat with a front kick, okay? And the key is to have fun with this. Little squat, if you're more fit, big squat, front kick, all right? Like that. You're going to alternate, okay? If we're just warming up, so, you know, we're doing some right now. Let's do about 4 of these. Little bend, kick. Little bend, kick. Little bend, kick. Again, when you pick that leg up, this is a balanced component. You might want to touch a chair, have a chair right next to you, so that you can still have it there for security in case you don't feel it. You can also be seated in a chair and just kick out. But each time you do that, I want you to squeeze your abs. Squeeze your abs, okay? All right, next one is a spade. What are we going to do when we get a spade? We're going to do a butt up ski. Now, part of the workout today, and I'll have to mess with this, my camera, my phone here, is that we will get down on the ground, get up. Depends on the cards, right? So a butt up ski. I named it that because it's easier to remember. You're lying on your back, everybody. Get down to the floor or sit on the chair and wait. I'll show you what to do on the chair here in a second. But if you're getting on the floor, I can tell I need to be further. All right, so we're on the floor. And I'm going to put my feet up on the couch. This is the one way, this is my preferable way to do it. I'm going to lift. My legs are bent. I'm going to lift myself up like that. Okay, it's a butt up ski, heels on the couch. It's a very powerful hip movement. If that seems too strenuous for you, your feet stay on the ground and you lift from the ground, right? I would a little less bend to the legs. And then if you say, can't, I'm not getting on the ground, you'll be in the chair. And what I prefer you do is hold this chair, the seat of your chair, and move your hips out off the chair. Move your hips off the chair. It's not quite the same exercise, but it stimulates some of the same things. All right, what do we do if we get a diamond? It's called driving. We're going to drive. What that is drive our knee up. So we step back. Like I've taught in the warm-up, as we're warming up, step back. Notice how I'm in a powerful stance. My tummy's tight. This front knee's bent, and then I'm going to drive the knee up. Catch myself down. So drive the knee up, standing tall, come down, catch. I think any fitness level can do this if you take the chair and hold it. You don't even have to touch it lightly. Hold the chair, step back, drive the knee up, because the chair will secure your body. If you could just lightly touch, you'll get a bigger balance component, okay? So let's just practice that 3 on each side. So I'm going to step back with my right leg. Everything's tight. Drive forward. 1. I want you to coordinate the arms. 2. And 3. This is definitely a brain exercise too. Other side. Step back with the other leg. And 1. The leg that's up, the opposite arm's up. 1. Just doing 3. 2. And 3. All right, so that's diamonds, clubs, sumo squat. Go wide, and with the sumo squat, I do want you to add the cans, or you could add 1 gallon of water, okay? So I'm going to do the cans because we're still warming up. Sumo squat, my feet are facing out, right? And the sumo is I drive my knees out towards my feet, come down until my quads, my femurs, are parallel to the ground. Now, if you don't have that range of motion, you might not go that far, but that's okay. All right, so I have my cans, and when I come down, when I come up, I'm going to raise them up like this. So it's just a little bit of shoulder work here, all right? Just like that. Just do a few sumo squats. Here we go. Let's count to 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now, if we get an ace is a big deal. Ace is going to be 10 lifting the leg planks. So I'm going to do it from chair. If you're more fit, you can do it from the ground. So let's get into plank, right? And we're going to do an alternating leg lift. So like this. See this? Where I just pick my heel up, squeeze my glute, bring it down slowly. Yeah. And just squeeze that glute as tight as you can. So when we get an ace, we'll do 10 of those. Then it says plank jack. Because what we're doing today on the leg day is we're emphasizing hip strength and mobility. So I'm in my chair plank. I could be in a floor plank. And I'm going to jack my feet out. That means put them wide, put them close, put them wide, put them close. But if I'm not a jumper, I'm going to step the leg out, step out the other side. Okay, so remember which exercise is going to work for you best. Okay, and then 10 chair side leg lifts. Okay, or some people, I call them fire hydrants, but I want you to do them from the chair. If you're on the ground, you can do them from table. but I'm in table using the chair, and I'm going to be on my toes, and I'm going to pick up. This one is not going to be alternating. I'm going to do 10 on one side, marking my territory on that fire hydrant, and then do the other side. So if we get an ace, it's going to take us a little bit, but it's really going to impact the hip rotators. Internal, external hip rotators. I'm sure you really wanted to know that. Okay, here we go. Are we ready to flip some cards? I hope so. Should feel a little warm. Okay, I'm flipping 2 cards at a time. We have hearts and diamonds. The first one is 4 hearts. That is the squat with the front kick. Remember that cards are quickly paced. Stay with me, but if you need a break, just stop, get some water, come back. If it's a recording, hit pause, get some water, come right back. Try to stay with me the whole time. We are doing this for 25 minutes. Ready, go. And 2, front kick. Here we go. And 3. We're doing 4 of these. And 4. Then we have diamonds. That's driving. It's going to be one leg then the other. And we're doing 7 on each leg. So I step back, bending that front leg, drive the knee up. 1. I'm going to do them slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, come on. 6. If you're more fit, you go lower. 7. And I'm sure a lot of you have progressed. If you have cranky knees, just tap back and drive. Okay, here we go. Other side. 1. I changed my angle so you can see what I'm doing. 2, 3, 4. Keep your belly tight. 5. Lower down. 6. And 7. Excellent. 2 more cards. Okay, I've got spades and I've got diamonds. This is good. We're going to get a good assortment today. Spades are the butt up skis. So remember, I'm going to give you the 2. You sit on the chair. If you're not going to the ground, but I prefer you go to the ground, and you're going to lift your butt up off the chair. And this is 8 times. Everyone else who can go to the ground or wants to go to the ground, or go to the ground even if you don't want to, but you can, put your feet up on your couch and lift your butt. Your legs are slightly bent, lift your butt up. Okay, we got 8 of these. Here we go. 1, squeeze the butt as hard as you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, 6, 7, and 8. Excellent. All right, I'm up. And the other card is diamonds. Diamonds are the driving. This is going to be 9 on each side. Ready? Okay, up tall. Chest is out. Belly's tight. Stepping back. Bending both legs. Drive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 more, 9. Okay, other side. Concentrate on form. This has got a lot of bang for your butt. This helps with your ankle, knee, and hip health. Okay, we're stepping back on the other leg. Here we go. 1, 2, going the 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Move those arms. Come on. 8, and 9. If you say, Cam, I know I'm here for leg day, but my knees are really cranky and I don't feel like I can do much, remember to translate to a chair. So I just want to show everybody, if I was driving in the chair, I'd put one leg to the side and try to pick that leg up. Now that's actually very difficult from a chair. It uses more core, but that's better than not knowing what to do and feeling frustrated. We're not doing anything because it still works that hip joint. Okay, what's next? All right, I gotta flip cards, flip cards. Clubs, we have clubs and we have hearts. We have a 6 of clubs, which is the sumo squat with the front raise. So I'm gonna grab my cans. You could grab 1 gallon of water, which is 8 pounds versus 2 pounds. And my feet are wide, toes are almost all the way out. And I wanna come down to my legs are parallel. We're gonna do these slowly. 1, all right, we're doing 6 of these. 2, come down low. 3, you could also get rid of the cans, hold the chair in front of you. 4, So everyone needs to do sumo squats. 5, one more, 6. At home, there's only a few ways to hit your inner thighs, and that's what we're doing. Okay, what's next? That is the king of hearts. The hearts are the kicks to the front. So we're going to squat. You might just squat a little bit. You're going to kick from the chair, or you're going to do a deep squat and kick. You ready? 10. Squat, kick. 1, 2, 3. Keep your knees soft. 4, 5. Pick those knees up. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, be in fighting stance. 10. You win. Excellent. 2 more cards. 7 of hearts. Woohoo! We got 2 hearts. 15 reps. Take a deep breath. Okay, let me give you one form hint. When you kick, knee comes up, kick out, foot comes back in. If you have to, you can kick and lower slowly, but that's not the best. And you can also, if you're not kicking, you can squat and leg swing, which is fine. Okay, here we go. Ready? Here we go. 15. Ready? Go. Squat. Kick. 1, 2, 3. Keep your chest up. 4, 5. Oh yeah. 6. Come on. 7, 8, 9. Squat. Kick. 10. Going to 15. 11. 12. Squat. Kick. 13. 14. One more. 15. Outstanding. All right, I'm glad I shuffled these cards. All right, we got 2 more of the squat kicks. It's a 2 with hearts, so let's just get those done. Take a deep breath. Ready, go. Squat, kick, squat, kick, just when you thought you were done. Then we have a queen of clubs. That all face cards are 10 reps. That is the sumo squat with the front raise. I've got my cans. If I'm not stable, I'm going to grab my chair in front of me if I don't feel stable in my feet, because I do want everybody to do sumos. Feet are wide, come down, raise the cans. 1, I can do it, raise the can, I can. 3, going to 10. 4, keep the knees heading towards the feet. 5, don't let them cave in. 6, let's go. 7, 8, stand tall. 9, one more. 10, excellent. So I'm amazed each time I do a workout, I usually see somebody new pop up. Remember, there's 3 live workouts a week for the duration of the pandemic. Am I saying this? Because who knows how long that's going to go. Okay, here we go. 2 more cards, 2 more cards. 10 of spades. And the spades are the butt up skis. So you can use the chair. It is challenging. You're going to grab the chair and lift your butt off the chair. I'm going to go to the ground, and we're going to be lifting using the couch or the floor to lift our butt off the ground. 10 times. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. I'm squeezing my glutes absolutely as tight as I can. 4 at the top of the movement. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more. Squeeze them hard. 10. Good. And of course, we all know getting down on the ground and getting up off the ground is part of the workout. Now we have diamonds. Diamonds is the drive. Okay? So very important. I'm going to slow down just for a second. When you step back, I have a lot of people I know right now that when you step back, you're shifting your body weight and straightening the front leg. Do not do that. You step back into a soft lunge position, then drive the knee up. We're going to do these slowly because you get more balance component that way. And actually more strength too. Okay, we got to do 5 on each side. Pick a leg, step back. 1. So I'm pausing in the top. 2, core is tight. 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. All right, other side. I'm going to go straight on so you can see this angle. Here we go. 1, keep that knee in alignment with your hip. 2, don't let it come towards your belly button. 3, move those arms. 4, and 5. Excellent. Bam. You did that again. Okay, we have an ace, and then we have a 5 of spades. So let's do the 5 of spades first, get that done, because the ace is going to take us a little bit. So spades, butt up ski, off the chair or down on the floor. Here we go. Put my feet up on the couch with my legs bent, or my feet are on the floor. 5 reps, nice and slow. 1, squeezing at the top. 2, 3, 4, one more, and 5. Awesome, squeezing tight. All right, we have our ace, and our ace is for our hip internal external rotators. First thing is 10 plank leg lifts. So if I do plank in the chair, which I'm going to do, if you're stronger in plank, go to the floor. So I'm going to hit a nice strong chair plank with my shoulders over my hands. I'm not pushed back like this. And I'm going to lift the leg. We're going to alternate to 10. Everybody ready? You ready? Say, I'm ready. Go. 1, nice and slow on the down. 2, squeeze the glutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Now stay in plank. You're either going to do step out to the side or you're going to jack it, meaning jumping out both. So we're going to 10. I'm going to do steps so everybody can see that, but you can jack it to 10. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, my belly's tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. And then the third one is from the chair. You can do it from table on the floor with a bent leg. I'm in a nice, shoulders out, chest is out, shoulders are out of my ears. I'm going to come up on my toes and swing the leg up like this. Here we go, 10 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, squeeze it up. 7, check into your shoulders. 8, make sure they're away from your ears. 9, 10, other side, staying on your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, squeeze it up. 5, 6, 7, the standing leg, you're on your toe. 8, 9, and 10. All right, that is perfect. That's 3 of things that target our internal mechanism of our hips. All right, let's take a second and get a sip of water. Yeah, do another sip. All right, we're flipping 2 cards. Here we go. Now you could flip 3 cards, but then if you get all the same suit, you're going to be doing a lot of reps. So I just flipped 2. They're both diamonds, and they're both face cards. That means 20 reps of driving. So stay with me here, right? So I'm standing nice and tall. I'm going to put my leg back into a soft lunge, or if I'm very fit and feel strong in it, I'm going to come down into a deeper lunge. Pick the leg up, driving the knee up above my belt line, and have my arms in play. Okay, it's 20 reps, so just stay with me. Stop, take a breath, join me if you need to get back in there, okay? If you need a pause right now, you can hit pause if it's a recording, right? But don't stay gone too long, 2 minutes max. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, oh yeah, driving up. 4, pause in the top. 5, 6, don't just drop that leg, hold it for a moment. 7, 8, 9, stay with it, tummy's tight. 10, halfway. 11, I'm starting to feel like in the standing leg more. 12, 13, hold it in the top, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, one more, all the way up, 20. So I felt a burn in the standing leg, started feeling it in the whole leg of the other one. 20 reps. Other side, chest is out, belly's tight, stepping back, ready, go. 1, and drive. 2, drive that knee up above your belt line. 3, bend that front leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, make all the work happen in the front if you can. 9, front leg does the work. 10, 11, 12, you got this, come on. 13, stay with me. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, one more, and 20. Bam! You did that. Yes, you did. Oh, okay. Taking one quick sip. 2 cards. What's next? What's next? Oh, a joker. Someone tell a joke. Put it in the comments. Okay. All right, so we have a 5 of clubs and a jack of spades. So let's do the clubs first. That's a sumo squat. So my legs are wide. You could do this from a chair, but everyone, like if I am someone that I just don't feel in balance or I don't feel stable, put the chair in front of me, put my hands on the chair, but don't use my arms. And I'm going to sumo squat versus doing the front raise. So I'm going to do the chair to demonstrate. Everybody together, you ready? Just 5 reps. 1, nice and slow. 2, you might feel a little cramp there in your butt. 3, 4, drive those knees out, don't let them collapse. And 5, excellent. All right, now we've got the butt-upskis. So remember, you can do it from the chair by sitting on the chair and lifting your butt off the chair. I'm going to the ground, putting my feet on the couch, legs are bent, 10 reps, squeezing my glutes as tight as I can in the top. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, press through your heels. 6, squeeze the glutes. 7, 8, 9, one more, squeezing everything at the top. 10, squeeze real tight, and down. All right, carefully, safely, off the floor. Here I come back into the camera. Excellent. Okay, let's flip 2 more cards. Oh yeah, we got plenty of time. All right, we have a jack of clubs, sumo squat. So use the chair if you need it. I'm going to switch to a gallon of water, which weighs 8 pounds. And I'm going to let this hang down and bring this up for my front raise. Whew, everybody ready? Here we go, 8 reps. Down and up. 1, 2, 3, drive those knees out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we're going to 10, 9, one more, and 10. Excellent. See, I enjoy the cards too because I know what I'm doing, but I don't know how many or what order or anything like that. It just makes it more fun, more enjoyable for the brain. I don't know, fun, functional for sure. Fun isn't functional. Okay, the other one is the diamonds, 8 diamonds. That is the driving. Again, okay? Yes. All right, so I'm standing tall. We'll do 8 each side. We'll come back, making sure the front knee is forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, standing tall, 5, Keep that knee up for a second. 6, 7, one more. 8, very good. Switching sides, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, get that knee up there. 5, see if you can get a little lower. 6, 7, one more. 8 is great. 8, good job. All right, flipping cards, flipping cards. We have clubs. We have 2 clubs, so that means we have 9 plus 4, that's 13. See, there's math involved too. Clubs, which is the sumo squat. I'm going to use the gallon again. Okay. All right, feet are wide, turned out. Very, very important, everyone. Don't let your knees cave in. Keep them heading towards your feet. All right, here we go. 13, down, 1, raising to the front, 2, 3, 4, 5, chest is up, 6, belly's tight, and you're breathing, 7, 8, we're going to 13, 9, 10, 11, 12, almost there, 13, excellent. Okay, what's next? 2 cards. All right, they're both spades. That's 14 reps of the butt up skis. Okay, so you're either on the chair or on the floor. I'm gonna lower my angle a little bit so you can see this. 14 reps. So I'm just putting my feet up on this couch right here. My knees are not, they can be 90 degrees. I'm doing a little less, or, oh, that's a math thing, more than 90 degrees. 14 reps, here we go. 1, 2, 3, make sure your shoulders are not in your ears. 4, 5, 6, press through your heels. 7, 8, 9, keep your arms and your wrists flat. 10, 11, 12, feeling it in my hamstrings. 13, one more. 14, excellent, excellent. I love that. That feels good. I like that exercise a lot. Really good for the hips. That's what we're working on today, hips and legs. We have an ace. So I'm gonna stop right there, ace. Okay, so last time I used the chair, this time I'm gonna use the floor. Remember, you can do plank in the chair. So the first one is the, sometimes I call them the marching legs, but some people confuse that. It's a leg lift from plank. We're gonna alternate to 10. I'm in a strong plank, ready, and go. 1, 2, don't tip your hips. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, come on, 10. Now you have 10 plank jacks or step jacks. I'm gonna jack it out. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fantastic. Now we're going to do from table. I'm going to use the chair because I like this angle and the straight leg. And I'm on my toes. All right. Hey, how you doing? All right, here we go. We're going to lift one side first to 10. Ready? Go. 1, 2, lift and lower. Don't let that leg fall. 3, so bring it down slow. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Try not to kick things in your room. 4, like I'm doing. 5, 6, 7, forward slowly. 9, one more, and 10. That was excellent. I can really feel that in my hips. What's next? 2 more cards. And we have 2 of spades and a 9 of hearts. Let's do those hearts first because they're fun. The squat kick. All right, you ready? All right, nice squat. You're really warm, so that means you can go deeper. It's okay if you can't, but do squat and kick. Ready, go. Here we go. Go in the 9. 1, 2. Fighting stance. Squeeze your abs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, one more. And 9. 9 is fine. All right, two clubs. So part of it's 2. You're like, oh, I got to get down 4. Yes, you do, or in the chair. Butt up skis. Ready. All right, I'm going to come down. All right, here we go. And you're down on the ground. I'm waiting. You're down on the ground. Get ready and go. 1. Squeeze those glutes really tight. Lower the body. Back up. Number 2. Squeeze the glutes. And back down. And now you got to get back up. That's right. That's part of the workout. Okay. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. How many cards can we get in 3 minutes? I have more hearts. Tell another joke. It's a joker. I didn't make anything up for the joker. I'll have to do that next time. All right, 10 of hearts, 10 kicks. You ready? We're bringing this workout home right now. Fighting stance. Fight the good fight. Fight for your right to feel awesome. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. I forget the squat. 4, squat. 5, squat. 6, squat. 7. I got to do extra now. 8. I got to do extra because I didn't do it right. 9. One more. 10. And I'm doing my extra squats because I didn't do that in the beginning. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the input there, IT person. Yeah. April. Okay, 10 clubs. Okay, the clubs are the sumo squats with the front raise. So I have my 8 pounds of water, which is 1 gallon. Feet are very wide, pointed out. Squatting down into the sumo position, knees driven out, and front raise. 1, 2, I'm going to change my ankle here. 3, 4, 5, don't rush. 6, shoulders back. 7, and 8. Awesome. Oh, golly, I think I'm getting tired. 2 more. 2 more. You probably already did yours. I'm the one that didn't know. And 10. I was thinking the number 8 because 8 is great. Okay, here we go. 2 more cards. I think we have time for a few more, depending on what comes up. Clubs. 2 clubs. 13 reps. Back to the sumos. This is good. This is good. Have my 1 gallon. 13 reps. Nice and wide. Drive those knees out. Ready. And go. 1. Going to 13. 2. 3, 4, 5, make sure the knees don't cave in. 6, a lot of people lean forward, you really don't need to. 7, 8, 9, 10, 3 more, 11, 12, chest is out, last one, 13. Fantastic. 2 more cards, 2 more cards. Got hearts and we got diamonds. So 10 hearts, squat, kick. Not just kick. Squat, kick. Now, if you can't squat, or you can just do a little squat, that's fine. Okay, 10 of them. Ready? Here we go. Squat. 1. Squat. 2. Kicking. And kick. 3. Squat. 4. Squat. 5. Going to 10. And 6. Squatting down. 7. Squatting down, kicking up. 8. 2 more. 9. 1 more. 10. Yes. The crowd goes wild. Diamonds. That's driving. Okay, so let's really think about this form. Get good form. I step back. The front knee comes forward, bent. I'm in an upright position, and I'm going to get my arms involved. Ready, go. 1, 4 times. 2, knee is high. 3, hold on to a chair if you need to. 4, other side. Here we go. 1, squeeze that belly. 2, don't hold your breath. 3, one more. And 4. Good thing I'm a Gemini. It's like 2 people talking all the time, the whole time. Okay, here we go. This is the last 2 cards, and they are spades, which is the butt up skis. So you're either on the floor, sitting on the chair, or lifting your butt off. There is 9 reps. I'm doing slow. I'm going to lower the camera since I'm down on the ground. I'm going to stretch down there for the cool down, but right now we're going to focus on butt up skis on the ground. All right, heels are on my couch. My legs are about almost 90 degrees. 9 reps, ready to go. Squeeze. 1. We're going to do this slow. It's the last thing we're doing. 2. Don't rest on the bottom. 3. Oh, that sounds funny. Don't rest on the floor. 4. Pun intended. 5. Tighten everything. 6. Very good for your body right now. 7. Very powerful movement because you are a powerful person. 8. 9. Doing fine. 10 for the win. Here we go. Up. Squeeze real tight. 10. Outstanding. You made it. You did that workout. Raw. Can you hear the crowd? Raw. Okay, so I'm going to stay seated, but you can do what I'm doing from a chair. All right, I'm going to put a leg out, and it's a figure 4 stretch. The other leg is bent, and I'm stretching from the hips, not just rounding my shoulders. So stretch out. Oh my gosh, you did it. That was a card workout, and I think they're fun. They go by really fast. So if you did, for instance, this card workout again, you could, well, you really shouldn't skip the warm-up, but you could skip the explanation part of each exercise and then just start flipping cards. Oh, okay. So we're stretching out, switching legs, breathing deep right now, stretching the hamstrings. So the butt up ski movement, whether you did it from the chair or on the floor, that's a very powerful hip movement. We tend to start bending over from our hips and losing our balance as we age. It helps drive the body forward, create power in your hip region. All right, good, good. Stretching that hamstring. Okay, if you're on the floor, we're going to do a quad stretch. You can do it standing with your chair where you stretch the quad out. Or if you like, just push one of your legs back off the chair, right? Okay, so I'm lying down. I'm going to grab my foot and then push my knee back behind me and my hip forward. This is very beneficial to what we just did. And if I was on a chair, I would just come to the side of the chair and push one leg back behind me. So we're stretching, breathing into the quad. Oh yeah, oh yeah, we just did that. Yes, you did. You just did a leg day card game. All right, other side. I'm going to spin around so I don't put my butt to you. Right, like this. Switch into the other leg, pulling that knee back. Very, very, very important. Please always warm up and cool down. It's so important to help you have a better experience, and hopefully it definitely lowers your chance of injury, and that's very, very important to prevent injury if we can. Good. All right. I'm going to slowly make my way to my feet. We got a couple things left. Thank you so much for being with me today. I so appreciate it. I sincerely do. All right. Here we go. So first thing we do is our feet are wide, and because we did all those sumos, I just want to bend one leg till I feel the stretch in my inner thigh. This can be done from a chair. Stick that leg out straight to the side, or I can hold a chair to give me more stability. Stretching, feeling that stretch from the inside of my knee up towards my groin. All right, we'll switch sides. Stretch that out. Remember, stretching is not competitive, so you're not trying to do it really hard. You should be just slightly, if uncomfortable, it's very slight. You don't really want to go into a pain feeling, because that's actually making your muscles tighter, not longer and more relaxed. Okay, now we're going to be back up, shoulder width apart, and I want you to put your hands on your hips and roll those hips around. Okay, this helps release tension in your lower back, and it assists in making sure your femurs are correctly up in the sockets correctly. If you sit for a very long time, I did some research, as I've said before, on low back pain. You slightly dislocate your femurs. So if you're feeling some back tension or you've been seated a long time, this is a great movement to get up and do. Let's switch directions if you haven't already. I'm doing about 15 circles. All right. Oh, by the way, usually we have the grandkids here on Wednesdays, and that's a lot of fun. And Iago, who's the little baby, turns 1 today. So we're so excited. And his brother, Leo, turns 4 on Friday. So shout out to my grandson. Maybe he'll watch this when he's 16. He'll be really embarrassed. All right. He's like, oh my gosh. But he did work out with me. I'm going to show him those workouts. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel good. I hope you eat really, really well after this. It's called an anabolic window for 30 minutes. You want to make sure you eat within the next 30 minutes. Hey, Betsy, to peak your human growth hormone, which is a lipotropic hormone, which puts you in a good mood and also helps you assist in toning and getting stronger. So don't skip your meal right now. Make sure that meal has at least 20 grams of protein. I mean, I don't know who you are. I'm not talking about it, but most people need 20 to 35, depending on who you are. Okay, let's breathe together. We're going to breathe in love and breathe out love, okay? Here we go. Yeah, we're breathing it out because love is contagious. It is. I promise you. Here we go. One more time. You're so good. You're so awesome. Say that. Everybody say that. I am awesome. Say it. Say I am awesome. One more. All right, I'll see you real soon for CoVideo56. Bam! Have a great day.